Yo, what up? It is the 7th of November 2024. It is currently 10:54 p.m. on a Thursday. And, oh, Snake, I'm moving. I have my reasons. No worries. I'm sure you'll remember me fondly. Keep pumping. See ya, from Snake. Yes, Snake has officially moved out. Sorry to say. Oh. Well, good news, at least. We have a, actually, I want to throw this letter out. Not Snake's letter, this one. We have this black rose ready to become a gold rose. I have a big, a big amount of gold roses. Alright, well I've got all these pears on me. Why don't I go and start by getting rid of all of these? So yes, we're in the process, oh, there's Snake's house. We're in the process of developing the peach area. We'll probably do some more of that today. Just replace some trees around here with peach trees. And maybe add some white flowers to the, or green flowers to the, peria. Spruce both the areas up a little bit. Don't need any of this. I didn't get up too much today, just sort of chilling, hanging out, you know, the works. Oh, we have a super sale right on, that's cool. Not that I'm gonna buy anything, but, you know, cool sentiment, I guess. Here you go. 4,500 bells. Oh yeah, I need to do the money tree. I'll do that, like, right now, before I forget. Well, let's talk to Bree real quick while we've got her here. I left my stuff everywhere and didn't organize my space at all, so the Happy Room Academy only gave me a measly 310 points. Lame. Sheesh, what gives them the right to evaluate my house anyway? Yeah, you know, that is true. It's kind of a weird system, because I think in the first game they sort of explain it. They explain it kind of mysteriously, where it's like, oh, they just come into their room, in your room at night, mysteriously in and out, and you never see them come in. It's like, I don't know, it kind of creeps me out a little bit. The Cobarius constellation is really cool. Who made it? Me! What, really? Amazing, you're so talented. What's, there's Cobarius. It's a line. It's meant to be like a snake. I like the constellation feature. I think I've talked about that before. I think it's a good use of the dual screens of the DS. At least if you're going to do anything with them for an Animal Crossing game. I don't think, you know, it should be too involved. I think there's that kind of balance with the Nintendo gimmicks. I'm not doing Fortune, I don't care. There's a balance with gimmicks on Nintendo systems where it's like, you know, sometimes it's like overbearing and just they do it too much. Like, you know, I feel like way too many Wii games relied on the motion controls, and like, I don't necessarily mind but you know, it ended up getting applied in ways that weren't actually that additive to the gameplay of some of those games. It was more so stuff that was just, you know, there because, you know, the technology was there or whatever. But then there's like the opposite end where like the technology like never gets used. Like the Wii U, I feel like, I don't know, the gamepad was always such a weird gimmick. Or it's not even that weird, but it's just kind of difficult. It's not even that hard to apply. I feel like a lot of games would have benefited from using it more, but like, I don't know, like, first thing that comes to mind is like Minecraft. When everyone saw that Minecraft was coming to Wii U, most people assumed that they were going to use the gamepad as like an inventory management screen, but they just like, it just does nothing. It's so weird. So So this one time I took a trip to this place that was really far away. I met this cute boy there that wore these green clothes. He could shoot stuff out of the sky with his boomerang. It was amazing. Too bad Tom Nook doesn't sell magical boomerangs. Is there anything we could use instead of a boomerang to shoot stuff down? So Pompom has canonically met Link. That's interesting. Actually, I'll take this dandelion because that'll be a puff in a sec. Or in a day. What was I saying? Oh yeah, like, you know, sometimes the gimmicks on those systems, they just don't really get that... Yeah, and by the developers, they don't get used very much. Because they don't know how to use it, and they're trying to... you know, they'll do multi-platform games, so you can't really take advantage of those as well. It's a bit tricky. The other day I rented a fork. I never knew someone could be such a big timer. Oh, I wonder what that means. Take the big time. And I mean, I don't know. Like, for me, you know, like, another example would probably be the 3DS. The stereoscopic 3D. But for me, personally, I never cared for it anyway. Which is probably mainly due to the fact that if I use it for even, like, 5 minutes, it makes me start feeling sick to my stomach for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. And so, even if it does work, I don't want to use it. And I don't know. Honestly, I don't think it's that conceptually interesting as a gimmick anyway. It's like... It's not even really that, you know... It's not that cool. It's an interesting idea, but I don't know. It doesn't really contribute too much other than an interesting visual change. And then, you know, that... technology kind of added a lot to the price, especially when it first came out, and that's what sort of caused them to drop the price a bit more and make the 2DSs, which didn't have the 3D effect, because so many people didn't even care that much about it. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm pretty, like, I don't really care for the 3D gimmick on the 3DS. I think it's kind of whatever. Hey you been saving up for a rainy day or what? Humbug. Of course. Seriously? You've saved up that much already? Well, I guess you can't garden all the time like some little kid. That's right, not that I'm your dad or anything, but I do want what's best for you. I'm just fine, Peewee. You don't have to worry a thing about me. Yeah, but I'm probably in the I don't know if I'm the minority about that with the 3DS. I don't know. Even when I got it when I was, like, younger, like, I really didn't care for it that much. Like, it's not... I don't know. And, well, another thing that bothers me about it is that, you know, reviews for 3DS games would, like, you know, judge a game based on how much it actually ends up using the 3D, which is, like... I don't know. It's like, sure, I kind of get that, because it's like you're trying to see how much it's taking advantage of the hardware... But at the same time, like, I mean, you have to acknowledge that it's not that, it doesn't change that much about the game, so whether or not a game uses it doesn't really matter that much. I don't know. Like I said, I'm biased against it just because of my aversion to the 3D effect. It just doesn't, it makes my stomach feel sick. I don't know why, though. I haven't really watched many 3D movies either. I've got tons of new furniture in my house. It makes me so happy. Yeah, you know, Marina gets a good amount of furniture because she ends up, like, getting into furniture as a hobby a lot. I wish other villagers would get into furniture as a hobby, but I don't think they do unless that's, like, a part of their character or something. It's kind of weird. But I mean, personal favorite... Oh wait, what? Someone new's here. Who is this? This must be someone from Rolfton, because they moved in the same day as someone moving out. Poncho? What in the hey? Hang on, is that you, S-Monkey? Don't even tell me you've forgotten me. Remember in Rolfton, we did one of the patented all-night workouts. Hang out sometime and walk around a bit or something, eh? Okay. This is interesting. Poncho's back. Wasn't expecting that. So I guess at some point Poncho moved out of Rolfton, and when I connected the games a while ago to transfer some items, Poncho got put at the top of the villager queue, and now he lives here. And he even lives in the exact same house that he used to. Granted, things have changed a little bit since in his absence. Alright, let's put some more flowers down. Drop a pair there. So, because Poncho's already lived here for so long, I don't really, I mean, he'll, you know, I might let him hang out for a little bit, but it's in my best interest to, have him move on. Just because I like, you know, keeping things interesting and, you know, having new villages instead of hopping on all the old ones. You know what, I'm moving this coconut. It kind of bothers me that a coconut would be so high up on the shore. It makes more sense for it to come down here. Obviously this dandelion has got to grow into a dandelion puff. But yeah, I'm liking the way this area looks. The greenery is nice. I wish there was more grass in this area. I used to think, when playing this game, that this game had grass deterioration, which, if you're not familiar, is a mechanic that was introduced in City Folk, where the game would detect, you know, what grass you were, like, walking over more often and running over and stuff, and would make it deteriorate over time, so sort of make these, like, organic pathways between different places in your village. The main problem with that, of course, was the fact that when people play these games, they don't really run in the exact same, you know, pathways every single time. They usually just kind of randomly run all over the place, which meant that, you know, people's towns would be completely deserted of grass, like it would just be completely dry, which ended up looking pretty bad. And yeah, when I was playing this game, I thought that was a thing in this game for a while, honestly. And I don't remember when I figured out it wasn't a thing, but it made me glad that I could just run around. So yeah, all the dirt patches in this game are just a thing. Like, you can't really do anything about it. What you can do is make a design pattern that matches your grass and put it all over the dirt, and it can blend in decently well. Of course, the problem with that is that the grass changes colour throughout the year, so you'd have to be changing it constantly if you wanted it to look good. So, you know. Listen, I'm in a good mood today, so I'm gonna give you my jagged shirt for free. Here you go. Wow, thanks. Man, it'd be nice if it didn't rain tomorrow, you know what I mean? Actually, wouldn't mind rain, it's been a while. I don't know if it can even rain during fall. I'm not getting that impression, but I don't know why it wouldn't be able to. Having Poncho back, that's very weird. It's also weird because he's... So, it's weird, because, like, they have, you know, a system in place to make them remember you when they first... So, like, when Poncho was in Rolfton, he remembered me from when he was here. But now that he's here again, he doesn't remember being here. He only remembers being in Rolfton. Like, they only have memory of the last village they were in. So, he remembers me because I've talked to him while he was in Rolfton before, but he doesn't remember anything else. So, it's kind of weird. He also has... He still has the house. His house is still the same as when he was here, and then moved to Rolfton because, you know, yeah, I hadn't really interacted with him much when he was there. So yeah, he's like kind of like the same way that he was. It's a bit strange, but yeah, like I said, he's not really going to be staying around for too long, assuming that he is willing to move out quickly, because I don't really care to house the same villager for ages. It's kind of interesting, though. It has happened before, mind you. I think it happened with Eloise. I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. Or maybe it was... No, I don't think it was Victoria. Let's see. Oh, hey Peewee. What's it to you? I just thought of the perfect nickname for you. Tell me. Got a load of this. S-Rock. Yep, that's right. From now on, I'm gonna call you S-Rock. I nailed you this time, S-Rock. I'm gonna spread it around. Oh, great. I'm glad. Honestly, I just didn't want to say no to him. Alright, let's do... I might just do one peach tree. It's a bit hot in my room today. Or I should say tonight. Okay, let's do... We can do this tree. What else? We can do this tree. Oh, actually, do I want these trees here anyway? Because if they're in Peewee's backyard, do I want his backyard to just be filled with flowers? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of him having, like, a bit of a, you know, more... having trees, because he's, like... Well, he's a gorilla, you know? He likes the trees. It's like the jungle. I think that makes sense. Plus, I don't really have a good idea for his, like, garden anyway, so... I mean, even if I change my mind, I can just end up, you know, changing out these anyway. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So, where is this gonna stop? Let's see, like... Could stop at the museum, and then from here on it's something else. I don't know. I don't mind that. Like, we could just have this... I think this will be the apple area. From, like, all of this coming up to here, and then maybe enclosed within here? Oh no, because I want, yeah, I'll have more up here as well. Like, where would it end? Oh, right, because this was going to all be cherries from here, and in fact, this is already mostly cherries. So, like, from here up is cherries, and then around in this area is apples. Like, these would all be apples, apples, apples. That's actually a lot of space. Maybe we want to mix it up. We could do a section where it's just miscellaneous, that's just any of them. I don't know. Well, it's all up in the air at the moment. God, it's really hot today in here. It's kind of, I'm getting sweaty. Alright, well, let me pick up some of these pears, and then we'll end off for today. It's still funny to me that Poncho is just back. Okay. I'll remember to pick these up, the rest of these up tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna just about wrap it up for today. God, my hands are so sweaty. My air conditioner has like a temperature, like tells me what the temperature is. Right now it's saying it's 29 degrees. I don't think it's 29 degrees Celsius, mind you. But it's definitely hot. So yeah, that's going to be about it for today.